Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to Guitar Lessons with Scott. I'm Scott, and in this video we're going to go over the circle of fourths. We're going to take a look at all the major scales in the circle of fourths, and that's it. I'm going to leave so let's explain it right here. So, in the previous videos we went over the circle of fifths so far. We've gone over this all the way down to the B from the C. And we've looked at how major and minor chords are built, seventh chords. Last video we looked at the diminished chord. And in this video I'm just going to go over where the major scales are in the circle of fourths. And I'm going to leave you to apply 1 3 5, 1 3 flat 5, and 1 3 5 7. All the seven chords. Apply any kind of chord formula you want to figure it out. But in this video, we're just going to go over where they are, and we're just going to knock out the circle of fourths. We're going to go all the way down to this guy, and that'll be the end of the wheel. So we can start in the following videos. We can dive into some really fun stuff like chord progression and scale stuff, and when it gets really interesting. So we're just going to take a look at the circle of fourths in this video. And yeah, so in the circle of fourths, the only difference is that in the circle of fifths, you think in terms of sharps. In the circle of fourths, you think in terms of flats. So I'll explain to you how that works. So the first one we're going to do is the F. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the F, and I'll show you how we're thinking in terms of flats. So it says it has one flat in the key of F, and let's take a look. All right. So we're going to go. We're going to start on the second top string, the open A, and we're going to go all the way up to an F. So A, B, C, D, E, F. Start with our middle finger. Just do the same finger pattern we've been doing. Okay? So, in this video, you should probably just watch and I'll explain to you the flat. So, we're going F. So if we're identifying the notes, this is what the scale is going to be. It's going to be F, G, A, B flat. Okay, so there's that one flat. So we're thinking in terms of flats. There's no more sharps when we're going through the circle of fourths. There's only flats. Okay, so we got F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Okay, so there was one flat in the key of F, and I wrote them all down here. I know it's a lot to look at, but so we have F. So you're gonna want to write down. If you have a binder, have a whole page for each of these, and write down. And you can underneath in that page, you can write down a whole bunch of stuff. So you're gonna want to have a whole page for every key. So F, G, A, B flat. There's that one flat. C, D, E, F. There's one flat. All right. So that's the F major scale. That's where I played on the guitar, and you can apply, the 1 3 5, the 1 3 flat 5. Feel free to play around with that before jumping to the B flat. Okay. But we're just gonna jump on ahead to the B flat. All right. So where would we play a B flat? All right, so we're gonna play the B flat, E. We're gonna play it on the top string. E, F, G, A, B, flat. So we have B flat right there. Okay, so it's already starting off as a flat. All right, so that's already your one flat. So there's only gonna be one other flat in this scale. Okay, so at this point, pause the video, try to play it, sing the notes out loud, identify the notes, write down what you think the scale is, come back to the video to double check. Alright, so here we go. So we got a B flat to a C, D, E flat, F, G, A, and back to your B flat. You don't count two B, there's only one B flat, so you don't count two flats as, you don't count both B flats as two flats. So those are that. So there's one flat there, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. Okay? So it says on the wheel that B flat has two flats. Okay? So write down the scale, have a whole page just for the B flat. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, back to B flat. There's two flats. Okay. Now let's go on down to, pause the video, of course. Write that stuff down. Very important. Alright, so now we're going to jump on ahead to the E flat. Okay? So, the rest of these, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat, just remember they're all starting as a flat. So there's already one flat there. Alright? So, the E flat says there's three flats. Where are we going to play that guy on the guitar? Alright, E flat. Let's go to the second to top string. You go A, B, C, D, E, E flat, right there. Okay? Alright, so, starting there, play the same finger pattern, pause the video, write down what you think the scale is on a separate sheet of paper just for your E flat. Alright, so what's the scale? Alright, we got E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. Alright? E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. So there's an E flat, F, G, A flat, and B flat. So there's three flats, and then it goes back to another E flat. But yeah, so you got three flats there, and that's the E flat major scale. Okay? And yeah, so you got it written down here. Got the E flat. So have that guy written down. You got your three flats there. That's the E flat. You can apply the 1, 3, 5 and get an E flat major. You can apply 1, 3 flat 5 and get an E flat minor, or the seventh chords, or the diminished chords. Okay? So now we're going to drop down to the A flat. And I just want to, before we go into there, this is a lot of information in this video. This is a lot of information. I would just do the F, play the F, practice identifying the notes, write 1 through 5, find the F major, find some chords, practice it, sleep on it, and then maybe the next day be like, oh, I'm going to fiddle around and go into the B flat now. Okay, there's no reason to rush through this. I'm just trying to jam pack all this into one video, so in the next video we can jump into basic chord progression, which is really fun. So yeah, no rush. Alright, take your time with this stuff, but let's go to the A flat. Okay, alright, so where are we going to play an A flat? We're going to do it on the top string. We're going to go E, F, G, A flat, A flat right there. Apply the same finger pattern. Pause the video, write down what you think the scale is. Come back to the video after you've done that. All right, so what do we got? We got A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat. It says there's 4 flats, okay? So we got A flat 1, B flat 2, C, D flat 3, E flat 4. There's your 4, F, G, and back to another A flat, okay? Alright, so that's the A flat major scale. You can apply the 1, 3, 5, 1, 3 flat 5, 1, 3 flat, 5 flat, find the diminished chord, find the 7th chords, go crazy. Okay. Sleep on it. Come back next week. Let's drop down to the let's drop on down to the D flat, okay? So the D flat major scale, where we're gonna play a D flat. Let's go do the second to top string. And the open A, got A, B, C, D flat. Okay. So it says that there are a lot of flats, right? There's we got 5 flats, right? That's a lot of flats, so it gets a little tricky, okay? So we got A, B, C, D flat, okay? D flat right there. Starting with the middle finger. Play the same finger pattern for the major scale. Pause the video, write down what you think the major scale is, and come back to double check. Alright, so we got D flat, alright, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, and D flat. Okay? So the only notes are F, the only notes that aren't flat in this scale are F and C. You got D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. Lots of flats. There's 5 flats there. Okay. So, write down a whole page for that. Figure out some chords in D flat. Have fun with it. Sleep on it. And this is the last part right here. Okay, so we got G flat. So you can look at this last key in either G flat or F sharp. For the sake of the video, because we've been thinking in flats this whole time, we're going to look at it as flats. Okay. So it's the last one. There's 6 sharps, or 6 flats. Sorry, there's 6 flats or 6 sharps. But yeah, so 6 flats. That means there's only one note in the entire scale that is not a flat. All right. So where are we gonna play this guy? All right. So we're gonna do it on the top string. We're gonna go to E. We're gonna go F. We're gonna go to G, and then we're gonna flat it right here. Second to top string, 2nd fret. Start on the middle finger, play that same scale. Same finger pattern. Pause the video, write down what you think the scale is. Resume the video to double check. Okay, so what do we got? Alright, well this guy right here, we got a G flat. Okay? And we have A flat, B flat, C flat. Okay, so for the sake, I know you're thinking that might, hey, that's just B. There is no, for the sake of writing down this scale, you identify that as a C flat and not a B. Okay, a C flat is a B, but you write it down as a C flat. Okay, so you got G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat. What's that guy? Oh, F. Just a normal F. Alright, we got that non-flat in there. And back to G flat. Okay? G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat. Okay. So, that was the entire circle of fourths, where I'd recommend playing the major scale to figure this stuff out. You know, really, really take your time with it. I know it's easy to want to rush ahead and figure out all the stuff, but it does not hurt to take your time with this, sleep on it, really get it set in, and play around with the chords. If you like what I did when I learned it, I really wanted to take it slowly and grasp the whole idea. So I wrote down, I had a whole page for F, the key of F, and I'd identify the F major scale, the F major chord, the F minor chord, the seventh chords, diminished chords. You can even go online, look up chord formulas, and there's tons of them for diminished, augmented, seventh chords. You can go crazy with it. But yeah, so that's it. We've gone over all the circle of fifths, gone over all the circle of fourths, and we've looked at how major, minor chords, seventh chords, diminished chords work, and that's your basic stuff. That's how you get your basics. That's everything stems off of this understanding and learning this stuff. So in the next video, we're going to jump into basic chord progression, which is really fun, and we'll take it from there. There's just all the stuff after this it's not a grind. It's all like, whoa, this is how this works. This is so cool. And yeah, I think that's all I got for you. That's it. Practice, love yourself. Adios.